Hello, this is RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Hey guys, so today we're doing a size comparison as well as an overall design comparison between the Galaxy Note 9 versus the Note 8, S9 Plus, OnePlus 6, and iPhone X. So let's start off with the two Notes. Overall, you can see the size difference is pretty much the same. Really, they did not change much in the size department. You can see that. However, I will say that it's hard to see on this camera, but the bezels have gotten slightly bigger, like millimeters bigger, so it's hard to see again, but that does make it so you don't get as many accidental presses on the side, which I do appreciate. It's better with the case, but it's just nice to have. Now, overall, as we flip these around, you can see the design hasn't changed too much. We have the fingerprint placement in a better position. We have that camera variable aperture right there as well, but that's about it. Other than that, they fairly look the same except for those two things and this big ugly metal piece right there. But overall, very similar. Now, when comparing the Note 9 to this one, you do get a difference of size, especially with the weight on these two. Now, a lot of people have said, of course, that this one is heavier. Really, you notice it with the S9 Plus, I would say more than the Note 8, just because it's more top heavy if you're holding it at the bottom. So if you're holding it right here, you do notice that weight distribution more. So overall though, I have to say I have liked having the bigger screen again, as you can kind of see where those bezels start at the top. It really is nice having a slightly bigger screen, so I do like that. Also, a little bit, and I'm going to go over this on a couple other ones, curvy design versus more flatter design. The Note 9 has a flatter design. I know a lot of people wanted to get rid of the curve overall. People always ask me about that. I like the curve, but this is a flatter design. So overall, when you go to the side, you can see that the S9 Plus is a bit more curvy compared to the flatter design of the Note 9. And the last thing I wanted to point out is the blue is different. Still fingerprint prone, but the blue is different between these two. So you have a lighter blue right here and a darker blue right here. And you definitely notice that when you have under different shades of light. So, but definitely different. I like the darker blue, but let me know if you guys preferred the lighter one. Before we do this one, let's wipe it once again. And yes, I wiped all of these several times before doing this. Okay, and now the OnePlus 6. Now, for the OnePlus 6, I would say it's a pretty average size smartphone. Forgot how slippery it was, but overall, you can see if you have a more average size smartphone, this is going to be a big difference. And there you can see the notch and where the screen ends with the notch, as well as where the Note 9 ends. So overall between these two, very similar in terms of the chin placement, but the top is obviously going to be different. Also, again, a bit more curvy design on the back as we get to it, compared to a flatter design on the Note 9. So depends on what you like, more curvy or flat, but this one definitely curves on the back side. This one not so much, more of a flat design. So again, depends on what you prefer. Now this one is an interesting one. I'm gonna actually start on the back first, just so you guys can see. This is gonna be the difference of the new iPhone when it comes out. Just a much bigger phone overall. So just something to take a look at, as this, the next iPhone will probably be comparable to the Note 9 in size. So very interesting to see how it will look then. Now, as we bring this to the front, you can see that it's a big size difference, especially when we bring up the notch. You can see the difference right there. Obviously the iPhone has a much smaller chin though, so that is nice. Hopefully we'll get that on the next Samsung smartphones, just that bended, curved around OLED. But we'll have to wait and see. I don't care about symmetry as much. I don't care if we have no chin and then a little bit at the top, but I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are on that. Overall, definitely can't wait to see the next iPhone comparing to this and just seeing the size difference then. Let me know what you guys think and which are your favorite kind of designs. Do you like that curvier style or do you like the flat style? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the YouTube Tech Guy. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe up there. Make sure you follow us on social media right here. And of course, check out our latest video up there. And right down here, you're going to find the perfect video for you. Or at least that's what YouTube tells me. Thanks again.